Hi there everybody, welcome to another video. In today's video I have this Volkswagen Golf Plus. This is a 2007 model, and basically yesterday it was the engine was hunting, so the revs were going up and down, running like obviously if you look at the tachometer, it was going up and down like this. After a while, well, switched it off, switched it on again, it was the same, switched it off again and on again, and then it was okay. Then checked the fault codes on the computer and it was showing something wrong with the camshaft sensor. Let me see the fault code. So the fault code was basically P000A, camshaft position sensor slow response, bank 1. So since then nothing's actually happened. The car's been running fine, but today I decided to just change the camshaft position sensor because it's a fairly easy one to change, and it's not that expensive either, because if it's a little bit sporadic it might fail again. So I just wanted to go ahead and replace it, but obviously that's my choice. But what I wanted to do is show you the location of it. And so to access that, this is a 1.6 petrol, by the way, automatic, and it's an FSI, the 1.6 FSI. So if you remove this cover, to remove this cover you need to pull it up. It's basically plugged into some mounts, and also you need to pull this out. Either you remove the clamp from here, or you can literally push this back and take it out, but it's got some clips here. It's got 4 clips on the sides, so with a flathead screwdriver you can actually push those little clips and it will come out. Then you need to push that hose out of the way and bring it upwards towards yourself, and then you'll be able to pull this up. But before you do that as well, you want to disconnect this little hose. So this hose here is going to be plugged into there, and you don't want to leave it there because sometimes it snaps, it actually breaks somewhere here. So you want to press the sides of this clip and pull it out. So basically you have to press on the sides and pull it out. And I didn't feel that it's necessary to disconnect this cable here. You can just put it on the side there, but if you wanted to, you can disconnect this. You just need to pull the little clip again. There's a clip there, you pull it back and then you push this, you pull this out. However, the camshaft sensor is just here, and I've got a T30 Torx to take it out. So it does say, it says bank 1, but I think, and as far as I'm aware, this car only has 1 camshaft sensor. So anyway, hang on, before I remove that, we'll disconnect this little plug. Now that little plug is exactly the same as the one up here. So this little clip basically goes back a bit. You might hear it click, and then you pull it out like so. So basically when you're pushing this back, this little clip here is just opening inside like that. So anyway, after that you can go ahead and remove these with your T30 Torx. And this here, it would be your camshaft position sensor. So I'm just getting a new one, and I will be replacing that. I don't know if that there is a part number. It says 030907601E. but I'm pretty sure you can find this online, or just could be a VW might be a little bit more expensive, of course, but it's up to you. So I had no fault codes again in here. Hang on, let me can't really see anything. It's like a mirror, you can only see me. Okay, the only fault codes I had on these were something related to the central locking here. It's not relevant, but if I check now again, so just get my friend to get the ignition on, and we'll clear that, and then we'll do it again. So technically, because I disconnected the camshaft, it might pick up. Sometimes it doesn't pick up, but it might pick up. So I'll wait for that to run. As you can see, it's run through the diagnostics, but it hasn't picked up that the sensor is unplugged. So it might be, I would have to put the sensor back in and crank the car to see if that shows the sensor that I've disconnected. Let me give that a go actually. Right, so I put the little sensor back into its hole without connecting the plug, and I started the car, and the car actually starts and it runs fine. But it's shown a fault now under the ECM, which is the engine control module. So we'll have a look at what is showing. But funny enough, the car runs without the camshaft position sensor. Some cars don't actually start if the camshaft position sensor is faulty. So it's interesting to know that this one actually runs, and I'll show you that in a minute. We'll get the car started as soon as this finishes checking. Okay, what is that showing then? So it's saying camshaft position sensor circuit high input. So that's because it's unplugged. Now let's go and have a look. Right, so there's the camshaft position sensor, there's my plug, and we can start the car. And it runs just fine. Obviously the engine light is on, but that comes on because of the sensor is unplugged. But anyway, I think in this video mainly what I'm trying to show you is the location of it, because the fault that the car may have at the moment could be a little bit of a mystery, as it was running fine. I have had a Volkswagen Passat a while ago which did exactly the same. The revs went up and down, and it actually needed a throttle body. So the throttle body on this car is back here, and so that went faulty on that other car. And I actually bought a throttle body from China. It was very cheap. It was something like £30, and that is, I'm talking about, like 6 years ago. The car is still running. Surprise, surprise. Sometimes, to be honest, some Chinese parts are reliable and some are not. But in that case scenario, the car is still driving, that Passat. And but the particular throttle body, these throttle bodies, I think they come with an integrated airflow meter, and the one that I bought from China generates a fault code regarding to the airflow meter, but it doesn't affect the car in any way. you just can't delete the fault code. And you don't really get an engine management light either. So it kind of works, but it generates a fault. Well, anyway, having said that, I'm waiting for my camshaft position sensor. I'm gonna change it to avoid any dramas, and obviously if a fault is something else, it will certainly show up at some point, and then we'll have to investigate a little bit further. But for now, I hope if you are looking for the camshaft position sensor, that's the one there. So having said that, don't forget to like and subscribe, and we'll see you on the next video. So thank you for watching.